is Joy Fields, and today we are celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary.
My name is Raymond, Joy's husband, and yeah, 25 years, 2 kids, both great, and where did the time go, huh?
Wow, it flew. It flew. Doesn't feel like 25.
Don't feel like 25.
But it's been great. It's been great, dear.
It's been a great run.
Yes.
Hey, my name is Genesis. Howard is my maiden name. I'm 26 years old, and we've been married for 6 years, April the 4th.
My name is Gerald Hyman. I'm 25 years old, and like she said, we've been married since April 4th.
In 1983, the fall of 1983,
Yep.
I met him at his job.
Yep.
Where was he working?
He was a manager at U-Haul in Oakland, and I was in the process of moving. I was a flight attendant, and our base closed in Oakland, and I was in the process of moving. So my sister took me to the U-Haul in Oakland, and that's where we met. He assisted me with some boxes,
Yep.
and I say it was love at first sight.
Well, yeah, I was on my off day, and she came, and I was working on an old car that I had at the time, me and some of my co-workers. And so one of my co-workers says, man, did you see those women inside the store? And off I went, and the rest is history.
Yeah, so here we are, 25 years later.
I would say elementary, we knew of each other since elementary school. When I moved to Denver, the first elementary school that I went to was actually, what's that school?
Oakland.
No, it was the one off of
John M.S.
John M.S. It was John M.S. and then that didn't work out for some reason. I don't know, my family, that wasn't working, so they moved me to Oakland, and like I became popular there real quick, and I knew of Genesis from Oakland, so we kind of knew of each other since elementary school, and then middle school it kind of grew from there. We definitely decided to get married because we just knew that we loved each other, and we knew that we wanted to spend the rest of our lives together. It was just something that that we knew, and we had confidence in it, and so we did it.
It almost seemed like it came natural. We talked about getting married probably 3 years before we did it. So.
Yeah.
Sweating the small things. And for me personally, my husband has a problem with tiny mishaps. They throw him off, and it messes up his whole day.
Well, it's always difficult when things aren't going right. You have to figure out how to get through that. Everything is nice as long as everything is going easy, but life doesn't work that way. Problems come up, and you got to figure out how to get through it. That's what makes marriage or any relationship hard, is when the tough times come, how are you going to handle them?
So, me as the wife have to act as if, it's not a big deal, pacify him, just so that everybody's not miserable. And those types of situations come up a lot. And as trivial as it seems, it can break up a marriage, because sometimes people get in a mood or a funk, and it's hard to bring them out of it. So to me, that's one of the really big difficulties.
Marriage is a commitment, and you have a lot of people that apparently are not weighing it, and they bring in so many different other things into marriage that potentially can harm it, such as egos, such as role problems. People don't humble themselves. A lot of people get married, and the first sign of trouble then, you know, it's like, oh, you know, the boat's rocking, I got to get out of here, I can't take it, that type of thing. And, you know, for younger people, it's not like it used to be, you know, before. You say, you know, 30, 40 years ago, maybe even 50 years ago, before people courted before they got married. You know, they dated for a little while, whatever, kind of, you know, get to know each other, that type of thing, and just kind of see if this is the person they, you know, they feel or they believe that they can spend the rest of their lives with.
Wow, a lot of things. Working together, respect for one another, having fun, doing a lot of different things to have fun. As a matter of fact, we're going to go to Vegas this weekend so he can see the fight, the biggest fight of the year. So I would just say respect, working together, and enjoying life, enjoying yourself. I think having fun is a real big part of it. Enjoying the kids. That's what I think.
Hey, we're off to Las Vegas. Time to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary. We're going to go see George Wallace tonight. And
Sugar Shane Mosley and Mayweather. Viva Las Vegas.
tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night.
It's going to be a knockout.
So it should be a pretty nice weekend. Okay, see you. See you when we get back.
Bye.
Bye.
You know, when you get married, it's too easy to get frustrated in anything in life and want to quit. You know, marriage is one of those things that, you know, it's easy if you choose to say, you know what, getting tough, I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with this no more. But once you get married, and especially after you have kids, you realize that you've committed to something, you know, that's bigger than just you.
Right.
So you keep on, you know, and some days when you get mad, you know, you just find yourself a little place to go until it passes. Or you go and talk about it and figure out a way to get through it.
I see a couple, well, I don't think I've met that many, you know, personally, but when I hear of or see a couple that's been together for many, many years, the first thing that really comes to my mind is it's such a blessing. I mean, and it's something about when you see what you believe to be real love. You know, I experienced this personally, you know, but when you see it in someone else, it's almost like you know that they share what you share, you know, and it really is a blessing. You really, I don't know, you have an appreciation for people. Well, me personally, I even have an appreciation for people who want to stick through it, because marriage is really important to us, family is really important to us, our vows are really important to us, and even how children are being raised compared to, you know, back in the day is really important to me. So when I see people who keep that commitment to their family, to their spouse, it really, I would say, to put a smile on my face, because those things are very important to me and Gerald.